what are we looking at this week, Ash?
Did you forget it again, Dylan?
Well, you think I've got rocks in my head.
Well, yes.
Come on, man, what's this right here? We're actually doing it. I know you guys have seen this in the backdrop of a lot of videos. We've had heaps of comments saying, when is the review coming? Everyone thought there was problems with it. That's why I wasn't reviewing it. But no, we've been testing it, putting it through its paces, finding out its bad things, its good things, and we're now ready to review it. Okay, so we're now into the specs. Now, I want to note, before anybody rips into me in the comments, yeah, it's not even on your car, you've tested it. It is filthy. We've been testing this thing. The reason it's not on the car, I was able to leave this thing opened up in the elements for 4 weeks. That's replicated probably about a year of use of it being on your car, of going camping. So all the fading, I was able to test fading. I was able to test how it holds up in the wind, how it holds up in the rain. All of that wouldn't have been able to be achieved unless it was off the car. I've also slept in it, what, 3 nights?
Yeah, 3 nights I kicked you out of the van.
So yes, it's all been tested. So what we're going to do in the specs to make it nice and quick and rapid fire, I'm going to preoccupy myself and put up the tent while you're running through the specs.
Sounds like a good plan for me.
Shall we see if I can shut up?
Let's see.
Let's go.
Next, you've got your sleeping and mattress. So sleeping capacity is 2 people plus a dog. You can always fit a dog in there. Hey, Dylan.
Yeah, dog's always handy. You want a dog, eh?
I do want a dog.
What dog are we getting?
I don't know yet.
Is it going to be the off-track dog?
No. Your mattress is a 15mm memory sponge mattress, and included for free is a 10mm anti-condensation mat.
Yeah, so I'll go through that in the good and bad.
Anyway, the hard structure of the rooftop tent. So your floor is an insulated honeycomb aluminium panels. The shell is constructed of a dual layer design with aluminium panels and 25mm insulation. Your tent fabric is a breathable blackout canvas made from 300 GCM quality cotton. And your rainfly fabric is a waterproof polyester 3000mm ripstop. Plus you have the X hinge, which allows a smaller, lighter tent with more available internal space, and Dylan will explain a bit more about that in the good.
Do I need to say anything there, Ash, or I'm off the hook?
You can stay quiet still. Your weight, it's super lightweight design, just weighing in at 73 kilos. And your dimensions, it's a slimline aerodynamic design for being able to still fit in underground car parks and garages. One of, if not one of the slimmest on the market. And then your closed dimensions for it is 191 centimeters by 110 centimeters and only 12 centimeters thick.
Why are you doing 12 centimeters like this? What are you implying?
Nothing. That's all for the specs.
Geez, Ash, and I got it set up in like half the time it took you to read through the specs. So pretty quick to set up. Shall we run through the good and bad and let people actually know about it?
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay, Ash, let's get into the good things now. I'm going to try and go rapid fire because there is a shit ton of good things and hopefully I don't forget them all.
All right,
you ready?
Well, let's get started.
Okay, let's go with all the free shit that I give you, which is amazing. One of the cheapest on the market, they just give you a whole bunch of free shit. So you have a storage bag at the front, which has a whole bunch of different pockets on it, plus also has a weather shield on it to keep your shoes dry. So that will do shoes, phones, whatever you want to put in there. It's massive. They're mounting brackets. This is something I haven't seen before. Most companies just do steel. These guys have actually put a rubber coating on it so it protects your roof platform or roof bars. Really cool. First people I've seen that do that. They give you a carry bag for your ladder. Not all companies give you carry bags. A lot of them make you just basically have the ladder in your car and it's just dirty and filthy. So really cool. They give you a ladder bag.
Where's the ladder, Dylan?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it's somewhere up near the van because I don't have it. I thought it was inside. So hopefully we haven't lost the ladder. They give you an Anderson plug which powers, there's a whole inside power board which I'll show you inside, but they give you a cord to actually power that up. They give you your cords for your lights and they even give you 2 spare fuses. I've never seen that before from a company either. This is a cool one. So you got, yes, a standard bag for all your poles that are on your fly, but what else do they give you?
More poles.
Whole bunch of spare spring sprung poles. Poles for your thing. So if you break any of those, you have replacements. Not seen that before either. And as I said, it is one of the cheapest on the market and they're doing that. Okay, into the good things. We have the window zip from the bottom to the top. A lot of people sit there, oh, that's wrong, it should zip from the top to the bottom. No, if your rooftop tent zips from the top to the bottom, It means that if it is pissing down with rain, you can't have your door and windows a little bit ajar to still let in rain, where this one you can basically bring the door up, which I should show, bring the door up, and then you're still protected from the rain and still getting airflow in there. Obviously your door and midgie mesh is separate, so that can zip up, and really cool, it is midgie mesh, not fly mesh, so this will stop all the midgies getting in as well as flies. Ash, if you jump in there, you'll be able to show them exactly how dark it is. Even with the front door open and the light going into compensation mode, it is pitch black. Really cool, the lights stay permanently in it. They're not Velcroed on. They have their own little patches where you slide the lights in and they stay. When you pack it up closed, they stay. Can you get to the power board at the back? Can you see that?
Yep.
So power board at the back, as well as you've got a diesel heater inlet and your cords for your power to go in. Can you see that cord there, Ash? So we may have had a little bit of a malfunction here. Ash tried to climb in there. Shit, I didn't know you were that heavy. You broke the trestles.
Hey, it just slipped off. You didn't deploy them properly.
So give us 2 minutes, we'll be back and we'll repop this up. Geez, Ash, you did a number on the trestle, didn't you? Show people what you did.
Well, that's what you get for buying cheap trestles.
I could have gotten the more expensive, but I've slept in it. And all you did was climb in it and you buckled it. It doesn't help. Okay, to give Ash a little bit of defense, I might have, trestles sat like really straight and I wanted the legs bent out more, so I did bend that bracket to get them. Turns out, don't bend the bracket.
So it's your fault, huh?
So continuing on, you have power in on this side, which is all zipped up. So you can zip it up again to stop the flies and midgies getting in, and then rain over it as well to protect you from water getting in. You have your top roof rack. So if you want to put solar panels on it, nice and easy to mount your solar panels. On this side, you have another inlet, a different, if you've got power cords on this side, you can get in this side. Diesel heater is up here. Don't knock it, Ash. Try not to knock it. Breathe. Up here is your diesel heater one, again on zips, and then it actually has, Ash, if you come through to the opening. So not only does it have a zip, but can you actually see that? So there's a whole sleeve that goes over your diesel heater, so again, to stop bugs and stuff getting in. Really cool that they've thought of that. You pick up an additional window at the back. Not only that, you also pick up an additional window at the front. So if it's raining, you can have this one open completely, so all the rest can be closed, that can be open to still let air in. We touched on the condensation mat. So yes, underneath the mattress, you get your condensation mat. Again, a lot of companies charge these as extras. This is completely free. You touched on the insulation in the roof as well. It's not just a standard roof. They've actually insulated it, which is massive, very rare. And they've given you a pocket, and let me tell you, this is really cool. If you like downloading movies on your phone or watching stuff, you slide your phone in here and you can just sit there and watch. So I watch the football when I've been testing it out. Have I missed anything? Did I get everything?
I think you got everything.
Shit, there is a lot. As I said, a lot of bloody good things. Let's go into the bad, see how many bad it's got.
No, God, please, no, no.
Okay, Ash, into the bad things. Now, we are 100%.
Honest.
Yes, 100% honest. So we will give you all the bad things as well. We're not here to basically help sign up to companies and get money in our pockets to sell their stuff. That's not how we work. We're all about giving you guys the honest reviews on every single thing we do, which is why we are the
Best review channel on
biggest
YouTube.
and most trusted review channel on YouTube. So the bad things, funny enough, there actually isn't a lot, is there? With the list of all those good things, it's really hard to find bad. But I went as hard as I could, and the only thing I've been able to come up with, which is a choice. If you're buying this tent, you're doing it to be super slimline so that you can still go into car parks, into your standard garages. It actually sits on your roof lower than your awnings will, but that obviously comes at a compromise, which means, Ash?
You can't store your bedding in there.
Yep. Unfortunately, no bedding. That's no pillows, no blankets. You can leave your sheets, but your blankets, doonas, they'll have to come out. It is really tight because they've tried to get it as much weight saving as they can and as slimline as they can. So there's no noise that happens with this because your roof awnings will actually break the wind because they're higher. So no extra wind noise. The other limitation is obviously it's only a 5 centimeter, 50 mil mattress. 70 mil is where you get really comfortable.
Dylan likes 120 mil.
I do like double mattresses. But no, so to do 1 or 2 nights, no problem. It's actually a really good quality mattress. So that's your trade-off with going the super slimline and lightweight. Should we get into wrap up and thoughts?
Yep.
Let's do it.
I am thinking here.
Go on.
Into wrap up and thoughts. So this is where we basically give it the off-track tick of approval. Ash, far away. Do you give it the off-track tick of approval?
I do.
Yep, after doing a couple of nights in it and honestly having it set up for over a month out in the sun, this shows you what it's going to look like after a year, and there has been no fading. I was skeptical on the fly when I got it and saw this wasn't canvas. I went, oh, that's a bit cheap and nasty. I'm not sure I'm sold on that. But honestly, it's held up. This is after a year. It's got a 3-year warranty, so they're obviously confident with it. There's been no fading, no ripping, no nothing. So I'm happy to go the tent material, your fly material on this rather than canvas to save on weight. And honestly, yeah, I think I give it the off-track tick of approval. The weight is the biggest thing, 70 something odd kilos. That's majority of people's roof load capacities. If you don't know what a roof load capacity is, it's really important. If you exceed it, you're basically not covered by warranty on your car. If your car flips, the insurance company can write off your claim. So it's a big important thing to stay under, and because this is so light, means most people can run it on their dual cab utes, even wagons.
Chimneys?
Huh?
Chimneys?
No, unfortunately chimneys, I think they have like a 40 kilo roof load capacity, so you've got to get a special chimney tent. But yeah, so that's really cool, and there's just heaps of things, as you saw in the good. I've never had a product with so many good and so many freebies. Look at all the freebies they give you. I would heavily recommend it. I know it's a lot of money to spend, but if you're after a rooftop tent, this is one I would be 100% looking at. But this one's all for aerodynamic, fuel saving, weight saving, all that good stuff. This is the tent for you.